Good morning. Again, forgive the appearance. I am not feeling well, but I still have to make comment on this because I think this is one of the things that torpedoed my last account. But I'm not going to back away from this. The first picture of Alcatraz, Auschwitz, was shown, and that's when someone pegged it. That's that detention center they built in the Everglades in like 10 days. And Ron DeSantis was so proud of it. All right. Look, it even has showers. Yeah, Auschwitz had showers too. Just a reminder. Saw the inside of it. Yeah, that's a concentration camp. See, I'm not beating around the bush. I don't give a fuck anymore. It's a concentration fucking camp. A la the Germany of the 40s. Sorry. You call it what it is. But I'm watching them taking the pictures of it. So proud of their achievement. Place where they're going to put men, women, and children because they look like me, or Haitians are going to be there too. Let me make it clear. Okay. The best way to see it, Twilight Zone is always one of my favorite TV shows. And Rod Serling fought in World War II. Rod Serling was a rampant anti-fascist. Rod Serling was Antifa, believe it or not. And you see a lot of his stories, TV, like about books, about fascist government, about dystopian governments. They all have the same theme of what happens when government runs your life and determines what you can or can't do. The one with Burgess Meredith and the guy who sentenced him to die by a bomb at the end because he read books and took the guy with him to show him up is one of my favorites. Many of my favorites. But one he was quite clear on. You can still visit the ruins of Dachau. As you know, Dachau is infamous. Excuse the kitties. She's having one of her mornings. Sorry, baby. Sweetie, just play with the spring. That's our baby. I just want you to enjoy that for a second as we get on away from serious stuff. Just for a minute. Anyway, like I said, you can visit the ruins of Dachau in Germany. It's an infamous concentration camp. Rod Serling did one of my favorite Twilight Zones where an escaped Nazi guard, boy, they're going to find me now, returned to Dachau. No one knew who he was. And he went there. Most people go there in sadness to honor the dead. He went there to celebrate it. And he showed up. But the ghosts of the past caught up with him. But there's an opening scene where he's calling the prisoners to wake up. It's a disgusting scene, him in his uniform and calling them names. And they roll out of the racks. Those racks in the Twilight Zone depicting Dachau look exactly like the ones they have in Alligator Auschwitz. I am proud of a lot of people calling this out. I'm proud of a lot of people now realizing the shame we should have for building these. Only people like Stephen Miller, Donald Trump, Ron DeSantis think this is great. And they paid $450 million for that piece of shit? Really? Really? God. It's disturbing. It's depressing. But remember, what happened to that guard at the end of that Twilight Zone episode is going to happen to every one of these guys. Remember, regimes like this fail eventually, and then there's a reckoning. So each one of these guys, these ICE agents, like rolling through the South Loop right now in Chicago, thinking that they're all badass, or in Los Angeles, or anywhere, you're going to pay your prices. Stephen Miller will pay a price. Trump will pay the ultimate price eventually, and everyone else involved in it. There will be a reckoning, and I hope I live long enough to see it, because this is, to watch them glorify that is so shameful. That's not America. That's not America.